today we're going to the burbs. One of my favorite suburbs in Denver is located in South Denver, that is Centennial. I've heard mixed things about Centennial, and like any area, people will like it or dislike it for different reasons. If you don't know, my name's Brittany Coney, and I'm a realtor that helps people like you pick the perfect home by giving you all the insider details so you don't have any regrets later. When I lived in Centennial, I loved that it was almost always sunny. It was quiet, which was great while I was going to school, and I was single, so I loved that it was safe. The shopping mall is unbeatable, lots of inventory, lots of options, and friendly employees. It was close to the grocery stores I like to shop and the wine shops that I like to visit. I like Sprouts and Molly's. Whole Foods is within the vicinity, but you also have Safeway and King Soopers, as well as the butcher's shop, Tony's Meat Market. Centennial is something for the family. It's a bit of a housewife's dream. You get the convenience of a massive Target, Whole Foods and Sprouts options, as well as Park Meadows Mall, Filet, Barnes and Noble, and Home Goods. Yay! All the good stuff. Oh, and Dough Dreamery for cookie dough. I actually still come down to Centennial and shop at Z Gallery, and it's also close to the Broncos training facility, so you never really know who you're going to run into down here. Another amazing quality that I really appreciated were the green belts. You could kind of just stumble into while walking around, say, with your dogs. Truly, there are parks everywhere in this area, great for running with the dogs, and even better for hanging out with friends or grabbing lunch under a shady tree. The kids love the park, and you'll be so delighted to see little chipmunks and bunnies and the sounds of birds and chirping. It's just kind of hard not to have a perfect day. Be cautious at night though, because I have seen the occasional coyote. What I didn't love coming home was the traffic. I learned to take the back ways if I was driving home, because I-25 South between the hours of 3 and 5 can give you white hairs. You can actually feel yourself aging. It became a little boring after a couple of years because the local spots and events at that time catered to couples and families. So I would end up driving to the city for nightlife, and later on I ended up deciding that it might be worth the investment to be walking distance from the restaurants and places I like to visit. However, in terms of cost, I had a much bigger living space for a lot less money, and I was very comfortable whenever I did return home. Depending on where you're looking and what style of home you like, you're likely to get more for your money in this area. There are cute Crescent-style homes, farmhouses, and more commonly traditional-style homes. You're likely to be in the Cherry Creek School District, and you can check out the top-rated schools on my website, realtorbrittanyc.com. Look under neighborhoods, and there's going to be a link to the school's websites as well. If you have a work commute downtown, I suggest the light rail. I went to nursing school downtown, and my rides to class were where I caught up on my reading before school, or they were where I frantically checked my scores after school. Either way, I saved a ton on parking and parking tickets. I'm like the queen of parking tickets, and it didn't kill me to walk a few blocks and enjoy the city elements. Okay, before I sign off, I wanted to add that the grocery stores I found had more food options. I love to eat, and it might sound funny, but I do my Costco and grocery runs in the suburbs because Denver gets dried up so quickly. So those are a few things I appreciated while living in the burbs of Centennial. I encourage people to look at it and see if it's a place that fits your quiet lifestyle. Be sure to stick around for my next video because I'm going up the road to explore Cherry Hills Village. I'll see you in my next